this year, and which destinations are you thinking of?
For this year, all the routes which we can start are on sale now, because we will have no additional aircraft coming in 2010. These are the new routes we will have. Now, this is completing obviously a route network, which probably was one of the charts earlier. So all those are still operated, and this was coming on top of it. But you know, we can have probably new routes when we will have another aircraft coming to the fleet into Romania, which I hope that it will be not long from now, but it will be most probably next year.
What new routes do you think of when you have another airplane?
We have a network development team in our company who are evaluating and trying to understand the different traffic flows and opportunities and the economic conditions in the different regions of Europe and recommend new route possibilities. We are also open to you know, other sources like airports coming with information, or different destination regions coming for support. So one factor which is influencing the new route choices is this demand. Where is traffic? Where people want to go? If Romanians want to go suddenly in a big way to another country, probably that generates demand, and we would be happy to serve. The other factor, which is very important, is whether we find an airport which we can use, and that airport is good enough in operations terms, in cost, in other conditions to serve that region. So for example, you take a big city like Brussels. Brussels main airport is very congested and very high cost. When we find another alternative to serve that market, Charleroi, which is to the south, not very far, then we can find a way to basically carry traffic between Belgium and these countries. And there are other similar examples. We have Luton to serve the London area, not Heathrow or Gatwick. And other examples are, we have many of those in the network. So I think that we will open routes where we see traffic and we have conditions for airports to open those routes. More specifically, we are open to anything in Europe. Our range with the current aircraft is pretty much anything in Western Europe from Romania, even north of Africa, and some parts to the east, maybe Ukraine, Moldova, and Russia are those countries where we can fly. Now obviously all those countries would have legal restrictions as well, and it's not so easy to open those countries, but from a theoretical point of view it's on our map, and we are evaluating those options continuously. When we will know more exactly, we'll come back on another occasion and we will talk about more concrete new route plans.
What is your revenue per passenger in Romania?
Well, we can't tell you that exactly.
You said you don't know Blue Air's revenue per passengers, but I suppose you know yours.
Yes, I know mine, but I cannot tell you.
Thank you.
Right.
Do you have some charter flights, or do you think about this possibility, for example, Palma de Mallorca? I don't know.
Yes, we did. In some countries we still have charter flights, and we are open for suggestions. So actually we started an initiative to look for different charter options, and even for the winter. So we are interested in that, and if tour operators or partners, trade partners, maybe travel even during the winter time, popular, like somewhere more to the south in the Mediterranean. So we are In Romania, I think we didn't have yet charter operations, except some Block C deals between Cluj and Grenoble and Crest-Grenoble-Folski. We had it 2 years ago, but yes, we are open to it.
Hello. Do you intend in Romania to introduce some aero taxis, some ships for aero taxis?
What do you mean by aero taxis?
Private jets for like a taxi, but
No, I think that the fleet is a very uniform fleet. So we have only Airbus 320 type of aircraft with 180 seats, all of them the same, and that wouldn't allow any other business model than what we do. So I think maybe I misunderstood, but I think what you refer to is another type of aircraft needed, and we do not want to mix or change the business model. It's a very consistent, and it helps us to deliver the service, the best quality and lowest cost. If you would have a mixed fleet, so one type of aircraft and another type of aircraft, that is increasing the cost, it's creating complication, it's not our business model.
If you don't mind,
Yes.
let's go back 1 second to the
Yes.
figures, to market share, if you can.
Yes?
Because I'm not.
Oh, maybe it was earlier. Yes?
Is for June 2010.
Yes.
What period of June? Because we are 17th of June.
Yeah, it was the schedules. So each of the airlines publish the schedules. So we know who operates how much, how many times a week, what kind of aircraft type, and that added up gives you the seat capacity on the market. So it's the whole month of June.
Is based on the reservations or
It's based on the schedules, the published schedules.
and for the last year in Romania, what was the number of passengers? Last year, 2009.
For the whole of Romania,
Yes.
including all the carriers, like traditional carriers.
No. Your
Just
figure.
ours.
Your figure.
Oh, okay. That was it wasn't one of the charts here. No, I think.
No.
It was 1.6. Yeah.
1.6.
Yeah, and 1.6 was last year, and it will be around 2 million in 2010. Yeah, the number which you had is the past 12 months, so that's why it was not exactly the same.